I'm now 37 weeks pregnant. We finally had a plan. I wrote down a plan and we didn't end up doing it. There's one tip. So today we got really busy because it was Millie's last day with us for a long time. We will be looking after her for at least a couple of weeks in September when Mika and Jared have their honeymoon. So can't wait till September now. Because of that, we spent most of the day with Millie, and I thought I'd be able to like get some of the pregnancy stuff done whilst I was doing everything with Millie, but we really didn't have time for that. We took Millie for a walk. We then went to the dog park and spent ages at the dog park, driving past the house that we applied for.
Oh, because I haven't seen inside of it yet, so.
Yeah.
I just saw the outside and I really like it.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, we are moving house like next month, literally. Is it June yet?
Yes, the 1st of June.
Yeah, so we're moving in a month.
Mum's good.
We're trying to move on the 1st of July. Which is going to be
Exactly.
interesting because like I may have just had a child or maybe about to have a child. 22.
By July I reckon you would have had it.
I should have had it, but I can go that far overdue.
Isn't it most overdue you can go like
10 days.
Yeah, should we make it what, the 2nd?
The 2nd of July, yeah. But at 10 days they then induce you.
Yeah, 2nd.
Yeah, so there's a slight chance that I'll still be pregnant and about like in labour when we're moving, but anyway. But we're trying to move house on the 1st of July. We have this place until the 19th of July, so we're giving ourselves like 19 days to do stuff because obviously moving house with a newborn is going to be hard, especially when it's mainly me that is picky about the cleaning and end of lease clean. And I'm pretty much going to be out of it and not allowed to do anything. I'm
And
not
when
meant
we
to do
actually
housework.
like pack stuff into vans and not vans, trucks and stuff. I'm not very good with it. You generally tell me and help me where to put stuff, so you're going to have to...
I'm the person that can fit everything in small places.
I just put it in the best way I know how, which isn't always
pathetic.
the best.
It's going to be really hard for me because like I have to be controlling stuff and I won't be allowed to at all, and I'm going to be freaking out, and I'm also going to have a newborn child screaming in my ear.
At least for this move though, we're going to get a moving truck.
Yeah. I'm going to get a tow bar. So we had already applied for a house, but we didn't get it. But I tried to use OneForm if you guys are in this area. Is OneForm just Perth or is it like all of Australia?
I don't know, we find out.
Sure. But if you guys know what OneForm is, that came out weird. It's basically just like a rental application, but it's online. And it is so stupid. I just can't wrap my head around it. It kept crashing. I couldn't put Luke down as having worked previously because he was self-employed. He was a personal trainer through Good Life, but he was self-employed. Good Life just contracted him, if that makes sense.
Also contracted through.
Yeah. So I had to put him as self-employed, but I couldn't put him as self-employed because OneForm specified that he had to have a lawyer and a financialist. Is that the right word?
A financialist?
I don't think that's the right word.
Accountant?
Yeah, an accountant and a lawyer. And I was like...
I only had an accountant.
He had an accountant and I did most of the accounting for the accountant anyway. And he didn't have a lawyer, so I couldn't put down the name of his lawyer, therefore I couldn't say that he had a job. Like, it was just really stupid details that you had to have to go on to the next step that we didn't have. I also submitted it, and then 3 weeks later we got an email saying that they had received the submission, and this is after I'd called them multiple times trying to see if they'd received it yet, because it usually doesn't take that long.
If you live in Australia, you may know what OneForm is.
Yeah. So this house we could have applied through OneForm and we did not, because the last one we didn't get it. I honestly blame OneForm more than anything.
I like this one more than the previous house though.
Yeah, the previous house was cheaper, and had like some really good features that were really cool, like the huge 2 back rooms.
That was pretty cool.
But this house is brand new. Literally, it's just been built. If you go on Google Maps,
yes, I was gonna say.
it says Google Maps was updated in 2019. I came out weird.
Yeah, it's not there.
And when you actually look at Street View, it's just a block of,
like
of dirt.
Not just that one house, like
the whole suburb is dirt, which is pretty cool.
The entire area, like the house next to it, behind it, everything is just dirt.
As of earlier this year.
With a sign up that says sold.
Yeah.
So it's brand new.
So it's a brand new house. It's 3-bedroom. Master has an ensuite. It's quite roomy. Like for those sorts of houses, they're usually really squished, but this one's actually quite roomy. There's enough room for everyone.
Really nice.
Really
I've only
nice
seen
stove.
photos though, so I'm trusting her.
Yeah, but Luke was at work when the appointment was to see the house. I went and viewed it and fell in love with it. And I was like, got home and started applying and all this stuff. Or started writing up the applications and whatnot. And Luke wanted to see it, but he can't get an appointment until Tuesday.
Yeah, I called the, what are they called?
Real estate
agent?
Yeah.
Real estate agent asked, I called him Friday morning asking if I could see it that day, because that's the day I have off. And he said he has a lot of appointments on that day. The earliest he could do is Tuesday. And I thought, I kind of want to get the application in early, so I'll just trust them. And the photos look really good, and it looks really nice from the outside. And it ticks all our boxes. So
yeah, we had like a list of things that we needed, which was fly screen. We needed the fly screen.
No, but the gas we didn't need. That's like you wanted.
We needed fly screen because this house has this current house has no fly screen, so we can't open any of the windows or like the doors.
Yeah,
the door,
really hot.
door has fly screen, but it like has holes in it. So bugs get in. We can't open any of the windows, and the insulation is non-existent pretty much.
It gets really hot here.
So it gets super duper hot, but we can't let a breeze in ever. And like when I accidentally set the fire alarm off, I couldn't open anything to let the smoke out because there was no fly screen.
And there's no air conditioning either, so you can't even use that.
Yeah, there's no aircon. We have to use plug-in wall fans. Like there's just, it is really not made for Australia.
No.
So fly screen was a big one. We wanted aircon, which it had. We also wanted
gas cooking,
and it has a 900mm 5-burner. Is it a Westinghouse?
I don't know, it just said 5-burner gas.
Okay, it's the 900mm 5-burner stove that is so nice and brand new. It has a big pantry, it has a laundry.
Double lock-up garage.
It has a
remote control.
Yeah, oh, did it have a remote control?
Yeah, it's a remote control.
I didn't really look at the garage because it was just a double lock-up garage.
I just read it on the thing, it said double.
Do we get 2 controls?
I don't know.
Didn't think of that, did you?
No.
It's not a huge backyard, but it does have a tiny patch of grass for Millie if we do have her.
But yeah, we won't have Millie. So.
Well, we won't have her much anyway, so like that wasn't a problem. I did look at another house that we were considering applying for, which had no backyard but had like a little bit of grass out the front. And we would have been fine having Millie for a bit anyway, because we would have just taken her out on a lead, let her pee and poop on the grass, and then picked it up straight away. I cannot deal with toilets in bathrooms.
As in bathrooms with the shower, like that being the only toilet. Like
and
she's
they're not
showering
being a
and I want
separate
to go to
toilet.
the toilet. I have to go into the shower, which
And like
she's not
it's
comfortable with.
just gross. Like I don't know why you'd want a toilet in where you brush your teeth and are trying to get clean, and you've got like poop particles flying through the room.
It's also in a much better area than the other one. Like it's the area we wanted to build in.
Yeah, we were contemplating building, but obviously we can't without the current financial situation. And the area we were contemplating was this area. I can't say the area.
You can't say the area. It was.
Yeah, it was. There was 2 suburbs, and I looked at 2 houses in both of the suburbs, and they're right next to each other. And yeah, it was in this area that we wanted to build.
In the suburb that we wanted to build in.
It was literally like 200 meters from where we were looking at that house.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was just like up around the corner.
You actually described this house as the house we were going to build in the area we were going to build in. So that's really good. It's got a nice feature wall too, which looks really cool.
Yeah.
Don't describe it too much. People can go online and try and find it.
Yeah, the pictures online though, I feel like the pictures for the like real estate ad were taken before the house was actually finished, because there's no pictures of the backyard, and I reckon that's
nothing in the backyard at all.
There wasn't a backyard yet when they took the pictures. There's also a picture of the laundry, and it's got like literally a pile of the floorboards. It's got a pile of floorboards just sitting on the floor in the laundry, which is tiled. So I'm like, they were obviously still building the place when they took the pictures. Oh, walk-in robes.
That was something that I wanted though.
No, but I
Built-in
did
robe.
want built-in robes.
I wanted walk-in robe though. That's something that I.
Yeah,
it's not something that
we
we needed. That's sorry.
The master has a walk-in robe and an ensuite with a shower. The two smaller bedrooms have built-in robes, and the big like main bathroom has a bath and a shower, and the bath is deep. Like it's not a normal bath. It's really nice.
The ensuite and the walk-in robe isn't something that we needed. That's something that not so much you, but I really wanted a walk-in robe.
Yeah, and
an ensuite.
Built-in robes was something we did want / need, but it was one of the things that we really wanted and slightly needed. But if we found like the perfect house without it, we
could make do with what we had.
Buy a robe.
But I love walk-in robes.
But this literally ticked all the boxes. What was wrong with it?
It was
top budget? It's very, very top of our budget. Like that was it was the
like
top.
the range that we put. It was like if it was $1 more, it wouldn't have shown up in our results.
I was going to say it was $3.50 a week.
Oh yeah, our budget was $3.50 a week. So if it was $3.51 a week, it wouldn't have shown up in the results that we were.
Yeah, we put $3.50 a week, wanting we wanted a house for like $3.20, $3.25 a week max. But we didn't want to rule out the $3.30 a weeks.
Yeah,
so we put $3.50 as our limit, and it's $3.50 a week.
So we didn't want to find like a house that was amazing and it'd be $3.30, and our thing was at $3.25, and then not see it because.
Yeah, but this is amazing, and it's $3.50.
And it's actually one of the houses that we've looked at houses that have been $3.50 before, but they weren't really worth $3.50. Yeah. Based off what you've told me and what I've seen of it, it definitely is worth the money. Also,
the problem with getting a house that's top of our budget means that we need to pay more bond, which wasn't included in our savings, if that makes more sense. We were looking at $250 as our max originally for a house, which means we would have only had to pay $1,200 up front, which is 4 weeks rent for bond, and then 2 weeks rent in advance. I forgot about pet bond until just now, which is $260. Having $350 a week rent with our family helping and stuff is okay and is doable once we get to the weekly payments, but we've got to get the first initial big upfront payment down first, which really sucks with everything else that's happening, because it's not just $1,200 now, it's $2,100, $1,000 just about more, just because we've raised the rent. The only other thing is the pool table probably won't fit very well in the dining room.
Don't know what we're going to do with that. Even if it does, it's going to take up so much room. The
backyard does have a patio, I'm pretty sure. I feel like I imagined the patio, and I can't, usually if I forget something about a house, because I look at so many houses, I go back and look at the pictures, but there's no pictures of the backyard. But I'm pretty sure, I know the backyard was paved towards the garage, and then there was a patch of grass off to this side, but I'm pretty sure there was a patio leading to the garage, but I can't remember.
The only thing with having it inside is it takes up so much room. It's not just fitting it in a room, it's fitting it in a room and having enough room around it.
To actually
use it, to have enough room to move the stick and stuff.
Yeah, and we probably won't get a chance to use it very much anyway.
We'll just start using
we were using it for a while at the beginning of our lease here.
Yeah, we were, and then you got pregnant.
That's before life
and your
got
belly
stressful.
Couldn't get over the...
That's what I should do, play pool pregnant.
Let's go.
Okay, hold on. We got very distracted.
We did.
I might even have to put this in a separate video, just our house hunting shenanigans.
Shenanigans, such a good word.
But yeah, so we drove past the house that we applied for to take Millie to the dog park, and oh my gosh, it is literally walking distance to the dog park, and we got rid of the dog today.
It's 500 metres away, I reckon.
Wow. No, it's quite a distance. It's the limit of how far you'd want to walk, but it'd be a really good distance to walk a dog, to wear them out just enough to get to the dog park.
Not make them go crazy when they get there.
Yeah, it's a really good distance.
Yeah, it's nice.
Anyway.
Sorry, I remembered one more thing that we wanted for our house.
Yeah.
Low maintenance gardens.
Oh yeah, that was it. Low maintenance gardens.
Which it has.
Yeah, it has the tiniest patch of grass out the back, and otherwise it's completely paved. At the front, it has gardens, but it's the exact same garden as every other house on the street. And I'm wondering if it's I know
I know the area.
I know the area. When you're building in that area, you don't get to really choose your garden.
You just get an option. And
Yeah, you get like a couple of options, and the actual suburb people, I don't know who,
Council.
but they're the council, I guess, build the garden for you.
Do they look after it?
And I'm assuming they look after it.
Because if they look after it, then all we have is the backyard.
Yeah.
We can water that very
But
easily.
then it's also mainly just like ferny things. Sort of like white ribbon plants, the only plant I've
Would you be able to
actually
look after them if you
succeeded
have to?
at growing. Well,
Sorry, I cut you off.
that's okay. No, these plants are similar to the only plant I've ever kept alive for years. So we have a chance.
Victory.
We have a slight chance. But yeah, as I was saying, we then took Millie to the dog park. Then we came home and...
Yeah?
I can't wait to say symptoms. We got home and I got accepted for a work at home job transcribing stuff. I can't say much more than that, but I'm now a transcriptionist in the making. It is very, very low pay. I've earned all of $4 and I've been working on it for hours today. But anything is better than nothing.
That's true.
And my last day of work, it's Saturday now, my last day of work for my actual job is Tuesday. Hopefully Wednesday. I'm trying to get it changed because of stuff happening. But basically I've got one more day of work and then I'm not working for some amount of time, which sucks. Like at least 6 weeks, because that's how long it takes for Bub to get his vaccinations. Yeah, but basically I'm going to be out of job for at least a month.
At least.
At least.
Closer to 2 to 3.
Probably 2 to 3. 3 would be nice. But 2
you see on the red.
is, yeah. So obviously going down to one paycheck sucks, one income I mean. So honestly, if I can get like 30 cents, it's better than 0 cents.
Yeah, anything is better than nothing.
Yeah, anything is better than nothing. If I'm just sitting here looking after a kid anyway, I might as well be doing something while I'm at it. So I've got this job. But yeah, so I was working on that for a couple of hours while Luke watched the footy game, and then we realised how late it was.
I knew how it was, but I was just enjoying the footy.
Well, I realised how late it was, and you didn't bother telling me.
No, I was going to say, but you were very concentrated and like...
Yeah, I was.
Every time I said something, you're like, babe, shut up. Listening to this.
But then we realised how late it was, so we needed to take Millie to Mika's, and we also dropped Charlie off with my mum because... We have a...
Do you know that's the rabbit?
Charlie's the rabbit.
Okay.
Surely they know that's the rabbit. Charlie, the rabbit, needed to go to my mum's because she's not actually meant to be here. We have applied for her on the next lease, but it was sort of like an accident that she got on this lease.
Not on this
Or not on this lease. They basically said, yeah, you're okay to get a rabbit. It should be fine with the owners. We went and got a rabbit, and then like right after they were like, oh, actually the owner said you can't have a rabbit. So she's gone to mum's, and it's just easier to clean without her anyway. Yeah, and also she's going to stay at mum's a bit longer than necessary until I've had Bub and everything, because I don't... Yeah. She's going to stay with mum until I've had Bub.
Oh, that's awesome.
Just because I don't... If something happens and I have to go into hospital, the cats can fend for themselves pretty well, but like... Yeah, I just wanted as little animal responsibilities here as necessary.
Cats are fine.
The rabbit would have been fine, but it's one less animal we'd have to come back and worry about.
I'd have to come back and worry.
Yeah.
Where I can just come fill the food and water up, change the other, it takes like 2 minutes.
But look at them.
Like, honestly, if I fill the food and water up, and do their litter, it takes like 3-4 minutes, and that's them done for 24 hours.
Yeah. So Charlie we had to drop off at mum's, which meant we had to clean her hutch out and dry it. We had to clean her hutch out and dry it, and then fit it in the car, which is really annoying because we couldn't fit it in there with the baby seat that I just put in there, so I had to get the baby seat out, which gets out really quickly, by the way. It took like 2 seconds.
So quick.
Considering it took me like 2 hours to get it in there, it's really, really annoying to get it out. Yeah, because the bloody thing wouldn't reach.
Okay. Because I got mine installed by
professional.
a store, and it took
Yeah,
me
but
like
I was
3
trying
minutes.
really hard to do it properly.
Yeah, plus imagine how many he does.
That, and it literally took me probably 40 minutes just to find a clip because it was like tucked up under it was tucked up under the padding, under the plastic, and I was like, there is no clip. What are they talking about? And then finally I found it. Yeah, I did record it, but it's an evil recording, so I don't know if I ever bother editing
Just like the
it.
engagement video.
But yeah, so we did all the like organising stuff, getting Millie's stuff together, getting the rabbit stuff together, getting everything in the car, including the dog and the rabbit. Then we went to Mum's and Millie got to spend a bit of time with Jaspy while we settled the rabbit in, and then we went to Mika's and dropped Millie off, which was really sad.
Cry.
My voice is dying.
Then we just got dinner and came home.
Yeah, then we just got dinner and came home, and it's now like 9:30.
It's actually more like 9:20.
30, closer to 30. So yeah, we've had a really busy day and I didn't get to do my pregnancy update till now.
What's up here?
If you enjoyed watching, please give this video a like, and if you'd like to see more videos in the future, hit subscribe. Thank you!